have done previous ASMR videos in the past, but this time I thought I'd get back into it and show off my watch collection, as that's something I'm really passionate about. I don't have a ridiculous amount, but I have enough for a solid collection, consisting from dive watches all the way up to like designer watches, like Hugo Boss and that kind of stuff, but including brands like Seiko and high-end luxury brands like Omega. I hope you enjoy, because I've been waiting a while to make this, because I did originally record this, but then I decided no, the audio was a bit naff and I thought I'd rather just do it again. Right, so my first watch is my Roberto Cavalli dive watch. It doesn't have a rotating bezel, and it is in fact a glass watch at the front using just a quartz battery to power it. The lume is on par with others at this price range, and as you can see there, it's got a nice sunburst dial. There's not much to this watch. I think I got it 2023 is when I believe I got it. I got it from just TK Maxx, or for Americans it's TJ Maxx. So it's a relatively affordable watch, especially compared to some of the others I have. I'm not doing this in any sort of order, so I'm just going to choose my next watch. I'm trying to think which one I did get next. I believe it was... Oh, I'm going to give it a little clean, because I saw some smudges on the dial. This limited edition Beaver Brooks textured Hugo Boss watch. Again, it's a battery powered watch, so no automatic movement, no NH35, no nothing like that. As you can see around the edge, it's got Roman numerals on the dial. The indices are a nice gold colour, along with like a knitted texture, more like chainmail, I guess. Overall, I think this is a really nice watch, and I'm glad I have it in my collection, even if it is a bit dirty right now. I should definitely go and clean my watches. I'm not sure if I'll put the name of this Casio, but it was a very cheap watch, around about £30. Its design resembles the Rolex Datejust, with that bezel on the outside. The bracelet's quite cheap, just flimsy bracelet, no butterfly clasp, but just your typical ones you find on lower-end watches like Secondas, Casio, Seiko, Invicta, stuff like that. Again, this has a loomed dial, and I think I can make out water resistance up to 50 meters, along with a little date window just in the corner. Next watch I think I'll choose is the first automatic watch I have, which is the Citizen Toyosa in this lovely orange colourway. I cannot remember the movement for the life of me, as I'm not very good with Citizen's movements. I know Seiko's and the rest of it, Tag Heuer. In fact, I have a Tag Heuer cap somewhere around here that I might show at the end if I remember. This one's interesting, how it has the crown here at the 5 o'clock margin, or 4 o'clock margin. Again, it's got a loomed dial, which really adds to the prestige of this watch. It's made of stainless steel, I know that. Citizen have their own brand of titanium, I think it's collection of my parents, as they have an extensive watch collection as well. Much more expensive than mine, but a lot less. I'll just place that one in frame. I'll place it there. Next is a Seiko mod, which some people are on the fence about. They think that because it's not an authentic Seiko, that it's a fake watch. I personally like it because it's a rep of my favourite design of a watch, the Audemars Piguet. This is an automatic watch using the NH35 Seiko movement. And you can kind of see that starry dial. I believe it's called Adventurine. All the indices are loomed, again with the date at the 3 o'clock. It's a much more affordable version of that Audemars Piguet Royal Oak, because let's be honest, that's fucking ridiculous. Even though I have a Patek Philippe branded book in the corner, which I got on my trip to Belgium at a boutique. I'm not really a fan of the Patek Philippe's or the Nautiluses of the world. I think they're a bit tacky, and I think they're very overrated. Versus the Audemars Piguet, which again is a very overrated watch. Here I have a Seiko 5 vintage from, I believe, around about 1980s. For some reason, this watch is actually partially in French. It's in English as well, but the automatic date window is in French. This watch really needs to be wound up because, as you can tell, it's just not moving right now. It's the Seiko Presage. I honestly fucking love this watch. I think the dial is just stunning. It's called the Cocktail Time because the Seiko Presage lineup is based off cocktails. And like the last two is an automatic watch again. I just do not know the movement on this one. This Seconda is on a fake leather strap, which is supposed to be like a knockoff of like crocodile leather. It's a quartz movement, like a few of the others I have here. It does have a moon phase, but I think mine might have just been faulty or something like that, because my moon phase just doesn't work. Saying that, it is a chronograph, so it does have these two other features here, but no push buttons at the side. The watch is quite light compared to the others, I think. For what I paid, which was about £80, I think it was good. Do you see the Seconda name at the top there? With Roman numerals around the outside, a bit like my Hugo Boss watch. No open gaze back. But yeah, I think this is a really nice watch. Finally, we have, I believe this is an Omega DeVille, or Omega DeVille I should say, quartz movement, so not like the more high-end refined luxury ones which use automatic movements, handcrafted. So just a basic quartz watch, and I think it does the job. The watch itself is a great watch, and anyone who is planning on getting and is on par with other brands at this price category. At the similar price, I think right now this watch is going for around about 1,200. So it's quite nice considering I got it for dirt cheap because the person didn't understand what he was holding. I'm not sure if it's authentic. I'm assuming it is, only because it came with the box and other things. But I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to leave some of the old videos that I've recorded years ago on this channel, and I hopefully will upload more soon, even though no one's going to watch this, and I guess I'm just doing this for my own pleasure. Thank you so much for watching, and have a lovely day.